going to this game?
Okay, it is one game that is supposed to be played for the sake of the country. So getting a positive result out of this game is an ace for us. We're not just going to take it lightly, like we've alluded to the fact that we are already crashed out, but then we're going to put everything into effect so that we can make sure that we come back with a positive result to ensure that back home they are excited, they are happy, because what is important is that the exposure that we are saying we're giving to these players, we are also ensuring that we spice it up with the positive results.
It's not your first game. Surely you have seen the conditions, and also today it is windy. It was struggling. The other team was struggling to get to the back of the net. I mean, what have you planned in terms of your game plan going to this game?
So playing against the wind or for the wind, it's a condition. It's normal. It's not new to us. So we've already experienced that against South Africa. So we're going to do all what it takes to do what is correct for us, especially when you are obviously fighting the wind. You need to put the ball on the ground and move on those transitions and stuff.
Looking at Namibia, or also viewing their game, what do you think you can maybe use to capitalize or maybe take them down?
Okay, I've watched the Namibians play. They are very, very good. They've got runners, actually. They are very, very good at that one. But then we are aware of that one. So the moment we gain possession of the ball, we have to make good use of it. They do have loopholes at the end of the day.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach. All the best for the game.
Welcome. Thank you.
At the end of the day, what we lacked against South Africa is that killer instinct and putting the game to bed, and also the weather was not really for us. But it's football. We conceded against the run of play after hitting the post, and against Seychelles we really showed our class. And today we want to continue on that trend and just play a good game of football. And win the match. Obviously, I believe the quality of the Gladiators, as we are known, is quite high, and we look forward to this game this afternoon. Basically, proceeding from this group is out of our hands. It's depending on results elsewhere, and but we just want to win the football match. And if we bow out, we want to bow out in style.
Definitely, you would want to finish at number 2. What is your game plan, and also have you viewed how they performed in their previous games?
Well, I saw Eswatini is not a pushover. It's not a team that we can take lightly, and we're not going to do that. But we want to play on the front foot, put them under pressure, and also get the right combinations in running in behind them and able to create chances to score goals. And also at the end of the day, football, I always say, is a game of defending well and scoring goals, or at least scoring goals and defending those goals. So that's what we aim to do. We want to keep a clean sheet. We want to be stable at the back. But then also we want to create some chances so that we can score the goals and win the football match. So we have the quality to do that. And today is about, I always say, the players are the architects of our success as coaches.
HollywoodBets COSAFA Women's Championship. Right now, we're about to watch Eswatini take on Namibia in Group A. This match is a matter of pride, and we'll have to see which team will be coming out the victors this time around. But before we get to that, let's pause for the national anthems.
And now, the national anthem of Namibia.
Composed by Axali Tuseb after Namibia gained their independence in the year 1990. Officially adopted in 1991, Namibia, land of the brave. That's the national anthem, of course, of Namibia, who will be playing against Eswatini today, right here at the Isaac Wilson Stadium. A pretty chilly day out here in Gqeberha, and as we can see, the rain has tried to come back from the previous game, and hopefully this time around it won't be as bad as it has been in the past number of days. And we can see that both teams, they'll be playing for the pride, of course, here in Group A, as the group has already been won by South Africa, who are playing on the other side at the Madiba Stadium, playing against the Seychelles. For Namibia, several changes made, of course, by their coach, Nicholas Jacobs. They'll be playing in a 4-3-3 formation today, with the aim surely to give some more players an opportunity to play in this game. The match officials today, of course, being led by Gloria Sambumba of Zambia. We also do have the video assistant refereeing, of course, in effect for match day 3 onwards in this tournament. The video assistant referee, Ahmad Hererao of Mauritius, being assisted by Clarice Simango of Zimbabwe. The referee for today will be assisted by Ulumbizai Musawa of Zambia, as well as Leungo Zohang of Botswana, while the fourth match official is Unteboheleng Setoko, the fourth official of Lesotho. Namibia, of course, will have Melissa Mateas, who will be in goal starting this time around. Another player who is actually going to be starting in this game from the other one, who came in as a substitute, is Shanice Derris. They'll be playing in that 4-3-3 formation, 3 midfielders and 3 attackers, of course. As we can see there, Bongani Makukula with his coaching team on the other side, ready to receive the challenge of Namibia. Nicholas Jacobs there with his coaching team. He did say prior to this game they won't take it lightly, even if they know that they're already out of the tournament. We're getting set now to kick off right here from the Isaac Wilson Stadium. As mentioned before, the referee for today, Gloria Sambumba of Zambia, will be taking us through these 90 minutes. Both of these players, both of these teams playing for that pride today. The wind seems to have died down this time around. It was quite strong in the Group B fixture prior to this one. That fixture, of course, between Madagascar and Botswana seems to have died down a bit now, but it is a bit more chillier, and the rain has been visiting us in the past hour. And here we go. Namibia, of course, will be playing in that red strip with the red socks and the green shorts, while Eswatini will be in the all white. Trying to gain a bit of control here is Namibia, but ball taken away. Being driven forward here by Nkambule. That is Ukuguletu. In fact, it is Tiliwe Nkambule. The other Nkambule, Bongekile, is on the bench today. Trying to get that route one ball, but nothing doing. They'll sort of have to try to build from the back. Nope, trying to go for route one once again. Ball bouncing over the top of the defense. Here is Eswatini here. They're in the area. It's a loose ball. Here's the shot. It's wide. Guguletu Mkabela missing wide with that one, but it looks like it was called offside. You remember that we do have the video assistant refereeing in effect in this game, in all games in match day 3, all the way to the semi-finals and the final. Another innovation for the COSAFA Women's Championship. As the ball breaks here for Namibia, it's on the left-hand side. It's a ball inside the area. Dlamini doing well to keep them out. There's a great ball across there by Zenatha Coleman. She just could not get it closer to a strike partner there. Just needed to be a bit more curved for Yvonne Cooper. Cooper, of course, has been also clinical in this tournament, having scored that brace against the Seychelles in the previous game when they won by a score of 7-0. Trying to play it forward once again, but just behind Cooper again. But she's able to get to it, tussling and tangling there with the defender, but it's still Namibia ball. Cleared out for the throw-in. Cooper's quite quick. You would have thought that she would have given up on that ball, but she chose not to and kept going and put that pressure on the Eswatini defense. Eswatini, though, will get that ball back again. Cooper doing well to put that pressure on Gimpiwe Cele, who's starting on the left for Eswatini. But they get it back now. It's still loose in the area here. It's an opportunity for Namibia. Great save from the keeper. A chance to counter-attack now for Eswatini. She can drive. Taliwe Nkambule. She gives it over now to number 17, Futile Dlamini. Dlamini trying to beat Ukatuta. She's unable to. The ball stays in there. Here she comes again. Nkambule. Oh, they've taken it away. Oh, taken back now here from Eswatini. But just unable to get it all the way into the area there. Namibia taking it back now. Losing it once again. Just unable to get control here from either side. And when Nkambule, that's Taliwe Nkambule, was trying to break from the back, there was just no support. But Eswatini do get that free kick. A little bit of trouble here from Noctula Ndlovu, who is one of the 2 defensive midfielders as per the team sheet of Eswatini. As we look at the opportunity here for Namibia, well worked, it was loose, and it was a chance there for Zenatha Coleman just unable to use it, unable to control it properly, to be able to properly test the keeper. Who did do well though, Tanile Dlamini. One thing you don't want to deal with in the area is a loose ball because it can just go anywhere. And sometimes the defenders can be in 6s and 7s. Noktula Ndlovu, defensive midfielder, of course, for the Green Mamba Football Club, Eswatini. Has also scored a goal in this tournament as well. One of the scorers for them, for Eswatini. They won't want to lose her at all. They wanted to carry on in this game. Still very early for anyone to leave the field. That's the goalkeeper there for Namibia, Melissa Mateus. The wind having a bit of an effect on the ball. Once again, we've seen it blown off from the spot. Looks like it's a long range, just up wide. Looks like those long-range free kicks are going to be a factor at this stadium because we did see a goal of the tournament contender from Banyana Banyana goalkeeper Jessica Williams earlier on in the tournament, where she took the free kick close to the halfway line and it went all the way in. She nearly scored another one, but that time the keeper was ready for her. Some say it is definitely the goal of the tournament, while others say it is a contender for that FIFA Pushkas award. Throw-in taken back. This time it's Namibia. She needs that support. She gets it. She tries to play it through there, Shanice Derries, but just too much for anyone to get to. As the goalkeeper, Trinidad Dlamini, will probably grab that one. She will. Looking to find her support. She's telling the defenders to go forward. She does have 4 at the back. And then we'll occasionally see Eliwen Gambula dropping in to assist the defenders on the right side. Still with Eswatini there. The ball's going to roll out. Hard tackle. It's a very hard tackle there by Asteria Angula. Still with Eswatini there, trying to play it through the center this time. Risky ball if you're trying to play it there. You want to use your wingers, and that's what they try to do here with Futi Dlamini on the right. Back to Dlamini, but she loses it. And maybe you're trying to gain that control back, but it's lost again by Coleman. But well won back there to Namibia. Still a throw-in for them. Coleman just unable to control that one as it rolls for an Eswatini throw-in. Both of these teams are trying, but struggling to keep the ball on the ground. Route 1, they've tried, Eswatini, but they haven't been able to make it stick fully so far. And for Namibia, they haven't been able to string together too many passes to be able to threaten the goalkeeper. Of course, this game is a matter of pride for both sides. But the coach for Eswatini, Bongani Makukula, did say that they won't take it lightly even if they're out of the tournament. And that's what you want to see from players. You want to see them actually playing to win. As a Namibia breakthrough here, the ball's going to roll all the way to Trinidad Dlamini. But Yvonne Cooper was quite quick there. And she's still running after it, putting the pressure on, and that's what she needs to do, and the pressure tells as Namibia win the throw-in. Mangele Sikonza unable to properly clear that ball away. Still a Namibia ball. Trying to get it wide to Coleman, but it's cleared away by Dlamini. Try to get into the area. Here's Coleman with the ball over the top, but straight to the keeper. Dlamini. Players pushing up once again. Not too far though. Looks like she's going to go the area route. She does. Good leap there from Denanile Mpalala. The ball eventually finds its way over to the left wing, but unfortunately Kukulethu Mkhabela unable to get to it. Maybe you're trying to play out from the back here. Route 1 once again. This time looks like it's going to stick. It's going to stick indeed for Shikusho, who plays it back on the inside. They have a player over. It's Coleman! Oh no. Oh, the goal is allowed. I thought the goal might have been disallowed, but it is indeed Zenatha Coleman who scores the first goal of this game. And it is to Namibia. The Route 1 ball sticking this time. Well worked in by Anna Shikusho. It eventually found its way to Zenatha Coleman. Kusho with the back heel there. There's the cross to Coleman, who taps it in. Oh, that's lovely stuff there from Namibia. They made it count. Lovely stuff there. They opened the account with the first goal of this game. That's Zenatha Coleman. That's her second goal of the tournament. Namibia full of running, of course, in this first half. The attackers have been putting that pressure on. It's back there now. Katuta plays it forward. Over to Coleman. Coleman cutting on the inside. Van Beek tried to play it through, but just wasn't able to. That's cleared by Nkimpiwe Kwele. Still Namibia now. Trying to play out across the center, but they're losing it now to Eswatini, who counter-attack on this right-hand side, but it's just too much for Denanile Mpalala to get to. Looks like Mpalala and Mkhabela will be switching wings as this game goes on, because the team sheets showed that Mpalala was starting on the left midfield, on the left wing, and now she's switched over to the right. Dealt with Namibia, who can counter-attack once again. Now here we go. Shikusho tries to play it for Coleman, but too close to the Eswatini defense. It's back there now from Kambule, who hits it forward, tries to play it. Controlled, difficultly but controlled by Simelane. Tries the aerial route. Not working, nothing doing there, but they get it back. No one there. It's going to go right straight to the keeper, Melissa Mateus. The start of the first match in the tournament, before she was on the bench in that previous one. Back starting now for Nicholas Jacobs' side, who've lost the ball now, as it was won by Eswatini. Hip forward. Here she is, Yvonne Cooper. She's quick, tries to play it in. Couldn't get past the second defender. Chance to counter-attack here for Eswatini, and that's a foul. on Ngampalala. That foul, a hard one there from Asteria Angola. Of course, Eswatini won't want to lose Ngampalala. She's one of the players in this tournament who's scored a hat-trick. There's been 3 hat-tricks thus far, by my count. And one of those was to Utenalile Ngampalala of Eswatini. Looks like the wind had an effect on that ball, shifted its path in the air. And maybe I just could not control it properly, but they get it back here. Here's Coleman, great touch. Losing it once again on Namibia. This time it was Katuta. Coleman, she's everywhere right now. Here's Katuta. They've lost it now, back to Eswatini. Trying to play out from the back. Here's Mkabela, able to get a fortunate deflection. The ball is still to Eswatini. The wind slowly picking up here at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium, which is having an effect on the flight of the ball whenever they put it into the air. Sometimes they'll put the ball in the air and then it will just change direction. There's Cooper here chasing after that one because the wind is behind her. So there is that advantage at least. In as much as the ball is having its angle changed by the wind, it is behind Namibia, so Cooper flying to that ball will be to her advantage if she can just get to it. She's shown that she can. Ball back now for Namibia. If you're just joining us, of course, from wherever it is that you might be watching, in South Africa, outside of South Africa, within any of the COSAFA nations, from anywhere around Africa and from anywhere around the world. In the white strip, it is Eswatini who trail currently to Namibia, who are leading by a goal to nil, which was scored by Zanata Coleman earlier on in this first half. These two sides are contesting in Group A, group that has already been won by Banyana Banyana, who are playing against the Seychelles right now at the Madiba Stadium at Nelson Mandela University's South Campus. Looks like they tried that route one ball again. That's what led to their goal first time. It's to Coleman, tries to chip it over here for Dairies. It's well dealt with by Eswatini. Dairies though still competitive, trying to get it back. She does, but she loses it again. Oh, a little bit of a 1-2 there, almost getting it. Kukuletu Mkabela. Good little tackle there from behind. She just followed the ball. She could have gotten it. Feels like she got a bit of a knock on the head, but she will carry on. That's going to go all the way to the keeper if they let it, unless the wind has a say. Still Eswatini's ball, but they kick it out. Namibia, of course, also a country on the rise in women's football. Building their history. One of the main attractions, of course, on the continent is the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, of which Namibia have only ever featured once in the WAFCON, and that was all the way back in 2014. They've yet to feature again since then. They'll be looking to get back on that stage. They were not able to get to it this time around, but they'll be looking to get back there to contest with the very best on the continent. see there with the young boy on the sidelines that the wind is blowing. And it looks like it's changing directions time and time again. And speaking of changing directions, there's the ball into the area, into the direction of Namibia, but they're unable to deal with it. They're unable to use it to their advantage. The throw-in is right back to Eswatini, who look to counter-attack here, but the ball is loose and it's taken by Coleman. Namibia with a chance to build here. She's taken a long-range shot, but it's gone over the bar. Once you score one, you get the taste for more, and Zanata Coleman thought that she could score again. It would have been her third goal of the tournament had she scored that. Sekonze, Smangela Sekonze. Looks like she'll take the goal kick herself. She might go long. It's definitely long, but that's a risk when you can give it right back to Namibia. And that's exactly what happens here, but they're unable to control it properly. Eswatini is still on the attack here in the center line, fighting for that ball. And they lose it. But at the back, Fakutse is there to deal with it. From the on chasing Shikusho. Neither side has yet to establish some proper control in this game. It's been a bit end-to-end, and whenever they try to get the ball, someone loses possession, and whenever someone tries to counter-attack, once again they lose possession, or one pass just goes astray, and they're unable to create an opportunity for either team to do something about it, to make use of that opportunity. Coleman here to take the free kick. She's asking someone to get closer. Looks like she's asking Shanice Davies to get closer. She's not getting closer at all. In fact, there's plenty of players from Namibia who are in the area there. About 6 of them, if you exclude Shanice Davies, who's also getting close to the area. So about actually 8 Namibia players. Or it is 6 of them. It's in there. It's still loose, but no opportunity taken to test the keeper. It's still going to be Namibia's ball. As the defense pushes up, Coleman has it now, tries to cross it into the area. She does. It's in there. It's a header. Just missed by Anna Shikusho. Was almost to her. She just could not get to it. Question of offside there. But she just missed it, and it goes all the way out for a goal kick, which is taken quickly by the keeper, Danila Dlamini. Yvonne Cooper with that pressure once again, and it's telling. She's been pressing them throughout this entire first half, and it has been telling every time she does that. They tried a bit of a long throw here on Namibia, but not enough on it to trouble Eswatini. We get the ball back and try to build from the midfield, but it's in the air again, affected by the wind, and they're unable to properly control it down to try to build anything of substance. As it's chipped over now by Namibia. Running onto it is Kali van Beek. Muscled off of it by Sebenele Shabangu. I like the name of the club that Kylie van Beek plays for. Girls and Goals FC. Girls and Goals. It's a club with girls, and all they do is they score goals. And here's Coleman here, who might score another one here. Gives it over to Cooper. Cooper! Well dealt with. Zanata Coleman is having a hand in this game, bossing it as best she can. And Cooper, the number 14, almost there. Well, she was there, just not controlling it properly enough to be able to put in a proper shot to challenge the keeper. She has been putting in that pressure throughout the entire first half. And there we go again. Getting it from Coleman, the ball across here. Just miscontrolled it just a little bit. And the Eswatini defense able to deal with it. Ball back to Namibia once again here, who look to clear and go the aerial route. The ball is to Coleman, who's going to give it over now on the left side. She tries to give it over to Shanice Derries, but she's marshaled well, and the ball is cleared for a throw-in. The head coach of Namibia, Nicholas Jacobs, with some words on the side. Playing it once again here. Ella Shikusho. They're unable to use it there from Katuta, but they still have it, and they lose it again. Chance here for Eswatini. At the back is Tele. They get it taken away from her. Cooper again with that pressure, and it tells once again. Esikonze can only kick the ball out from the side of play. Question of offside there on Cooper. Yes, it is. You saw that the assistant referee over there, Leungo Tsohang, took her time before she put up that offside flag. As you can see, Cooper there offside, because the video assistant referee is in effect for this game. So the referees, as we've seen, even from other parts of the world, they've been advised to let the play build a nearer conclusion, or build to a conclusion before putting up the offside flag. But you could see that the conclusion was the ball was going to go backwards, and she just raised up that offside flag, correctly so. They're trying to play it there on the right-hand side, but there's a wall of defenders who are just there with them. If they can just spread it across. Nope, go the direct route. That's Cooper again. She puts it into the area, but it's deflected well. Cleared out here by Namibia, by Eswatini rather, through Tele. It's back into the area, but that's going to go right out for a goal kick. Eswatini, of course, formerly known as Swaziland. Their national anthem. Nkulunkulu nikati wetibusiso temaswati. Nkulunkulu nikati wetibusiso temaswati. Oh God, give off blessings to the Swazi. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful. They actually beat the Seychelles as well by 6-0 early on in this tournament, which is a historic victory for Eswatini, because that is actually the largest victory that they've ever achieved in terms of a winning margin. 6-0 against the Seychelles. So making a bit of history for themselves here at the 2024 HollywoodBets COSAFA Women's Championship. They'll be looking to add on to that history, of course, by taking the scalp of Namibia in this game. But again, both sides just struggling to control the match, struggling to just keep the ball on the ground, build those passes, and actually create better opportunities. There might be one here for Zenata Coleman. She's just unable to control it as the Eswatini defense deals with it, but it's not gone too far. Now it's gone very far. The throw in here is to Namibia. There's Katuta trying to give it over to Anna Shikusho. Just unable to make it count there. It's a long throw that's gone past everybody, but more importantly for Namibia, it's gone right back to them. They've played it back here through Katuta. In the air again, this time well controlled by Coleman, who loses it, but gets back up because it's back to her again. She's got Shikusho on the left, but she's unable to use her as the ball is intercepted. Now here's a chance for Eswatini to counter-attack here through Ukuguletu Nkabela. Well dealt with by Lydiana Anonymous. Referee with the player down, it's Zenata Coleman. Looks like she took a shot to the foot when she was in possession of the ball. Takes off her boot. That's how you know it's serious. When a player even takes off their boot, it's very serious as they get that ice onto the foot. Painful stuff. Of course, we're at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium in Nelson Mandela Bay in Gqeberha. The crowd has come out even more from earlier on today. The rain did give us a bit of problems, which means that people didn't come through as early as they did before, but now they're here to watch this game here at the Wolfson Stadium. Even the young kids having a great time playing in the stands. A few of the Namibian supporters as well. Is that a Namibia flag or is that a South Africa flag? Well, they look entertained. Back to the action here, throw in for Eswatini, but they're unable to make anything off that as it's heaved forward. Route one from Melissa Mateus goes all the way to Kanile Kamini. Ooh, a bit of a shot to the head there, but the referee says play on. The ball is still with Namibia. That's Katuta trying to play it through for Shikusho. Just not finding her mark. Tries to play it. Route one is the goalkeeper. They managed to control it, but not properly enough for them to actually build an attack and challenge on the other side. They do keep the pressure though, Eswatini. Trying to make sure to at least challenge when this ball is loose. Trying to get to that second ball. Hit from the back by Anonymous, but straight to the keeper. It's been the trend in these past few minutes. When the game started, Cooper was having a bit of success chasing that long ball. This time it's been inaccurate. It's been going straight to the keeper or going out for a goal kick. Of course, if you're in Gqeberha, make sure you head over to the Isaac Wolfson Stadium Plaza Kele to catch this game. There's still plenty of time left. You can still get here. Entrance is free, completely free. You won't have to pay a single cent to come in and watch this COSAFA Women's Championship action. COSAFA Women's Championship has a rich history of its own. And this year was a special year because this is the first time that all nations in the COSAFA region have been able to participate in the tournament. All 14 nations able to send teams to South Africa, to Gqeberha, to take part in this tournament. And there's also a bit more of a rich history when it comes to this tournament in terms of the talent that is produced. This is a good ground, a good platform for talent to showcase their skills. Scouts are watching, and it's an opportunity for these players to advance in their careers, some of them even going overseas to grab those opportunities. Of course, South Africans will know names such as even a Hilda Machaya, who's plying her trade overseas. Now playing with Banyana Banyana in England right now, actually, with the other Banyana Banyana squad who are getting set to take on the European champions tomorrow. The African champions against the European champions. That's a tasty affair. Eswatini giving it right back to Namibia here, clearing through Zanata Coleman. It's going to go all the way out for another throw-in. Seems that players now have moved over more to the right-hand side of the field, a bit of an overload of sorts, even from Namibia. There's plenty of space that's open on the left here for Katuta to possibly take advantage of, but she's also moved to the center circle. Those throw-ins just not working as the ball finds its way back to Namibia again. Here we go, this is Darius. She loses it again, this time to Nampalala. Namibia getting it back now, trying to heave it across. Here is Shikusho. They take it away from her. Just unable to get to it is Similane. Nontle Similane applies her trade for the Green Mamba Football Club. Trying another long free kick here. It's going to go all the way over the top of the defense. They're not careful. That could actually fall to an Eswatini foot. There could actually be an opportunity. Oh, the ball just ricochets on the ground and turns. It's all the way around for Cooper, who's going to go forward here, cantering forward. Gives it over now to Kylie van Veek. The Jazz could not control it. The ball had a whole lot of spin, and as soon as it hit the ground, it just changed directions like it was a rugby ball, and Cooper just pounced on it and just kept on going. Very aware at the back there is Simangele Sikotse. Chance for another throw-in. Kahiriri. Shikusho trying to get to it, but she's unable to. It's cleared away. Otuzovira Kahiriri plays for Beauties FC. Try that diagonal ball to Shikusho. Doesn't go too far. They tried to clear it, of course, and the wind put that ball right back and put the Eswatini defense under pressure. It's a long shot from Kylie van Veek. Just over the top. At the Madiba Stadium right now, at Nelson Mandela University. Banyana are winning that one by 3-0 as the ball is being blown away by the wind, which keeps picking up and dying down. And it affects the ball once again as they try to clear it from the back. Eswatini. Maybe that route isn't the way to go, to try to clear the ball from the back that way, if it's going to be blown right back by the wind. or anyone, of course, who might want to educate themselves about Namibia, especially if you're a parent right now who has a child. If you've ever heard of the Trans-African Highway Network, you should probably teach your child about that. Something very brilliant, of course. Where you see Namibia, there's actually something called the Tripoli Vinto Cape Town Highway, the Trans-Africa Highway, or TAR 3 to others, which is a route that can go from the northern tip of the African continent all the way to the southern tip. From Libya all the way down to South Africa, passing through Namibia. As Sebenele Shabangu tries to just shake off that little bit of a knock there. Imagine a road that can connect South Africa through Namibia all the way up to Libya, that you can just drive on and go all the way up the African continent. Beautiful stuff, and it's not the only one, in fact. So I'm saying you should read up about the Trans-African Highway Network. Some beautiful things over there when it comes to the African continent. Feels like the ball has been in the Eswatini half for quite a long while. Just as I say that, they try to clear it all the way to the Namibia half, but Namibia gets it right back here. This is Derry's. Putting it back on the inside, trying to find Coleman, unable to here. They're getting in front of the ball, are Eswatini, but Namibia are getting it right back. This is Cooper, who's trying to drive forward. Well defended. It's still an opportunity though. The ball is still there in the area, just unable to clear it properly. Is Futi Dlamini. He tried to clear it forward, but the ball hit the side of her foot and went to the sideline instead. And now in the final third, Namibia, they're going to have to try and get something into the area. Maybe commit a few more players forward. I see a couple of players at the back just possibly switching positions. It is cleared away by Eswatini there. That is Sikotse. It's a corner. The two defenders stepping up, getting into the area. They see this as an opportunity to to extend their lead in this game. Bit of pushing and shoving there, especially with Lamini. He's making sure that she gets that space as Anata Komi gets ready to kick the corner. The referee just having a quick word. Having a quick word there with the players. Having that word with Kali van Veek, who is tussling with Lamini. Here's that corner. It's in the air. Great punch from the keeper. Oh. Collision there between Danila Dlamini, who's been given the foul after the collision. Just an unfortunate collision as she tries to punch the ball away. She was able to get to it, but the follow-up just catching one of the Namibia players there. Looks like it's Novi Samulunga, the FC Ongos ladies central back. Namibia, of course, are leading in this game by a 1-0. The goal coming courtesy of Zanata Coleman. You can see here Shikusha with the back heel. The cross coming in was a beautiful one, and Coleman was able to just tap it in. And she was loving it. Absolutely loving it. Looks like that cross came in from Kylie van Veek. 2 minutes of added time in this game. the Isaac Wilson Stadium. Could be a bit more than that with that injury to Lovely Samulunga. Just checking to make sure that she's still here, because that was a hectic collision with Dalila Dlamini. Applies her trade for Young Buffaloes, Eswatini. They have a very interesting statistic about Young Buffaloes that you won't believe. And I'll tell that one to you later on, so make sure you stay tuned. It's a staggering statistic. I can't believe it. And maybe get that one back. Chance now to create one more opportunity just before the end of the half. Failing to control. It's going to come in from the right. It's loose there. It's Shikusho, who probably could have turned and shot herself, but she decided to set it up for Mulunga. But the ball is still with them. This is Cooper, who's been the most dangerous. Her and Coleman. Another opportunity here. Van Veek with the cross in. It's a loose one. Shikusho's chasing it, as is Dlamini. Danila Dlamini is going to win the race to that ball. Just telling everyone to possibly just push over there to the left as she tries to get a route one ball just one more time. It's blown by the wind again. Is only able to get to the center circle. And right back here to Namibia, but they lose out on it. Cleared once again by Sikotse. Here's a chance now for Eswatini. Over the top for Ngampalala. Oh, strong defense from Kahiriri. Ngampalala, a scorer of a hat-trick against the Seychelles. So you want to make sure you guard her. That match against the Seychelles, despite the fact that Ngampalala scored that hat-trick, it was Zanata Coleman, who was the player of the match. Namibia trying to play out from the back here, route one, over to Shikusho. They take it back though, Eswatini driving forward. Here is Nkambule. Over the top. Chance for them to play it on the right-hand side. They do. It's Mkabela. Back here, through ball, offside. It was offside and she knew it. That's why she didn't try to chase the ball again. Looks like the referee, Gloria Sambumba, will be blowing for half-time in this game. As we see here, that she's definitely offside, and she knew it too. Miles offside. Melissa Mateus takes that goal kick, but that is halftime. It has been a game where both sides have struggled to maintain control of the ball on the field. The wind has played a part, of course, as is the case here in the windy city of Gqeberha. At the Isaac Wilson Stadium, though, it is Namibia who lead in this game through a goal by Zanata Coleman earlier on in the game. Cross coming in, of course, from Kylie van Veek, able to use it well to open the scoring in this game, unable to extend their lead, but it is a lead nonetheless. It's Namibia 1, Eswatini 0. Trying to get that route one ball, but nothing doing. They'll sort of have to try to build from the back. Nope, trying to go for route one once again. Ball bouncing over the top of the defense. Here is Eswatini here. They're in the area. It's a loose ball. Here's the shot. It's wide. Guguletu Mkabela. Another innovation for the COSAFA Women's Championship. As the ball breaks here for Namibia. It's on the left-hand side. It's a ball inside the area. Dlamini doing well to keep them out. There's a great ball across there by Zanata Coleman. She just could not get it closer to a strike partner there. Just needed to be a bit more curved. Namibia taking it back now. Losing it once again. Just unable to get control here from either side. And when Gambule, that's clearly where Gambule was trying to break from the back, there was just no support. But Eswatini do get that free kick. A little bit of trouble here for Nokuthula Ndlovu, who is one of the 2 defensive midfielders as per the team sheet of Eswatini. As we look at the opportunity here for Namibia, well worked, it was loose, and it was a chance there for Zenatha Coleman, just unable to use it, unable to control it properly, to be able to properly test the keeper, who did do well though, Tanile Dlamini. One thing you don't want to deal with in the area is a loose ball, because it can just go anywhere. And sometimes the defenders can be in 6s and 7s. Nokuthula Ndlovu, defensive midfielder, of course, for the Green Mamba Football Club, Eswatini. He's also scored a goal in this tournament as well. One of the scorers for Eswatini. They won't want to lose her at all. They wanted to carry on in this game. Still very early for anyone to leave the field. That's the goalkeeper there for Namibia, Melissa Mateus. The wind having a bit of an effect on the ball. Once again, we've seen it blown off from the spot. Looks like it's a long range, just up wide. Looks like those long range free kicks are going to be a factor at this stadium. Maybe you're trying to play out from the back here. Route 1 once again. This time looks like it's going to stick. It's going to stick indeed for Shikusho, who plays it back on the inside. They have a player over. It's Coleman! Oh no! Oh, the goal is allowed. I thought the goal might have been disallowed, but it is indeed Zenatha Coleman who scores the first goal of this game. And it is to Namibia. The Route 1 ball sticking this time. Well worked in by Anna Shikusho. It eventually found its way to Zenatha Coleman. Kusho with the back heel there. There's the cross to Coleman, who taps it in. Oh, that's lovely stuff there from Namibia. They made it count. Looks like they tried that Route 1 ball again. That's what led to their goal first time. It's to Coleman, tries to chip it over here for Dairies. It's well dealt with by Eswatini. Dairies though still competitive, trying to get it back. She does, but she loses it again. Oh, a little bit of a 1-2. They're almost getting it. Kukuletu Nkabela. Good little tackle there from behind. She just followed the ball. She could have gotten it. Give it right back to Namibia. And that's exactly what happens here, but they're unable to control it properly. Eswatini is still on the attack here in the center line, fighting for that ball. And they lose it. And at the back, Fakutse is there to deal with it. From the on-chasing Shikusho. Neither side has yet to establish some proper control in this game. It's been a bit end-to-end, and whenever they try to get the ball, someone loses possession, and whenever someone tries to counter-attack, once again, they lose possession, or one pass just goes astray, and they're unable to create an opportunity for either team to do something about it, to make use of that opportunity. Coleman here to take the free kick. She's asking someone to get closer. Looks like she's asking Shanice Davies to get closer. She's not getting closer at all. In fact, there's plenty of players from Namibia who are in the area there. About 6 of them, if you exclude Shanice Davies, who's also getting close to the area. So about actually 8 Namibia players. It is 6 of them. It's in there. It's still loose, but no opportunity taken to test the keeper. It's still going to be Namibia's ball. As the defense pushes up, Coleman has it now, tries to cross it into the area. She does. It's in there. It's a header. Just missed by Anna Shikusho. Was almost to her. Just could not get to it. Question of offside there. But she just missed it. Girls and Goals FC. Girls and Goals. It's a club with girls, and all they do is they score goals. And here's Coleman here, who might score another one here. Gives it over to Cooper. Cooper! Well dealt with. She has been putting in that pressure throughout the entire first half. And there we go again. Getting it from Coleman, the ball across here. Just miscontrolled it just a little bit. Kahiriri. Shikusho trying to get to it, but she's unable to. It's cleared away. I see a couple of players at the back just possibly switching positions. It is cleared away by Eswatini there. That is Sikotse. It's a corner. The 2 defenders stepping up, getting into the area. They see this as an opportunity to to extend their lead in this game. Bit of pushing and shoving there, especially with Lamini. He's making sure that she gets that space as Anata Coleman gets ready to take the corner. The referee just having a quick word. Any contacts the goalkeeper out, bro. So avoid. Having a quick word there with the players. Having that word with Kylie van Veek, who is tussling with Lamini. Here's the corner. It's in the air. Great punch from the keeper. Oh. Collision there between Gcinile Dlamini, who's been given the foul after the collision. Just an unfortunate collision as she tries to punch the ball away. She was able to get to it, but the follow-up just catching one of the Namibia players there. They take it back though, Eswatini. Driving forward here is Nkambule. Over the top. Chance for them to play it on the right-hand side. They do. It's Nkabela. Back here, through ball, offside. It was offside and she knew it. That's why she didn't try to chase the ball again. Looks like the referee, Gloria Sambumba, will be blowing for half-time in this game. As we see here, that she's definitely offside, and she knew it too. Miles offside. here. Welcome back to the Isaac Wolfson Stadium for the 2024 HollywoodBets COSAFA Women's Championship. Live right now, of course, it is Eswatini taking on Namibia in this Group A fixture of match day 3. And Namibia are winning this one by a 1-0 thanks to that goal from Zanatha Coleman in the first half. As we can see the crowd enjoying themselves. The DJ pumping some great music. Despite the fact that the weather doesn't really agree with having a whole lot of sporting action on the field, there is quite a turnout nonetheless. People coming out to watch this game here at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium. Of course, this is not going to be the only game played at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium. As windy as it is, because Abeja is called the Windy City after all. As windy as it is, we're still going to be back here for the semi-finals and the final at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium as this tournament nears its conclusion. Substitute looks like it will be made here by Namibia. Looks like coming onto the field will be Millicent Hikuam. But who will she come in for is the question. Also right next to her will be Memoringonda of FC Hongos. So there she goes. Millicent Hikuam in for Shanice Derries. Also coming out will be Kylie van Veek. Replacing her will be Memoringonda. There's that team spirit there from Namibia who get ready to start this second half. Millicent Hikuam started both the other 2 matches in this group from the bench. She gets into this third one from the bench once again as the kickoff takes us into the second half now of this game between Eswatini and Namibia. Namibia still leading by that 1-0. Here's Cooper, who's been the danger throughout this entire first half, throughout this entire game. The ball is in the air, affected by the wind surely once again. Still now down to Cooper, who's being defended throughout this game by Gipiwe Tlele. They're able to win a corner once again. Zanatha Coleman will be the one taking that corner. Good corner there. Can it meet any heads? No. Looks like it's still going to be Namibia ball, but Lydian and Animals was being chased hard. Looks like Eswatini came out from the halftime break with a renewed type of energy. They're pressing a bit more now, which is good for them because they'll need to press to try and get that ball back and then build properly this time. String those passes together to try and get to the other side of the field, but that's not the way to do it as they turn the ball over to Namibia. Here's Cooper again. He's trying to get it in, and it's going to be another corner. Yvonne Cooper challenging the Eswatini defense, but once again Smangele Sikodze is there. Coleman now going One side, into the hands of Dlamini. Throwing it out now, but throwing it straight to one of the Namibia substitutes, Memoringonda. Is able to stick a foot out and get it. Root one from the keeper, Melissa Mateus, but it's right back to Eswatini. Gets past Ngonda. Doesn't get past her, she gets a foot in again. Gets it to the other substitute, Millicent Hikwam. Just could not play it properly there for Utuzuvira Kahiriri. Eswatini tried to build from the back this time, but still unable to string the passes properly together. But at least they were able to get the ball back. Shikusho now chasing it. They're not taking any chances with this one. At least it's out for a throw-in instead of a corner. It's thrown all the way up to Shikusho in the area, who hits it, gets underneath it, but as she tries to cross it overhead, it goes straight to the keeper, Tanile Dlamini. Banyana playing at the exact same time right now at the Madiba Stadium in Nelson Mandela University in Summerstrand. Currently winning that game against Seychelles by 5 goals to 0. There's a player down right now. There was already a medic on the field trying to tend to her before even the referee stopped the game. Assess if it's a head injury there that will need extra attention. It doesn't look very good. It is on the head. She will be stepping out of the field, being helped off. Right on the crown there. Never a good place to collide with anyone. See the coach there for Eswatini, Bongani Makokula, looking on. The player off actually for Namibia is Asteria Angula, their defensive midfielder. Shikusho is able to get to the ball now. Playing the little 1-2 with Coleman. It's a ball in there for Cooper. It's loose. It's a goal. Nope. Goalkeeper's been impeded. The referee, Gloria Sambumba, giving the foul. She punched the ball away and slightly collided with Cooper. Hence that foul has been given. Of course, the benefit of the doubt in such situations are given to the goalkeepers. And referee Sambumba felt that that little collision was enough to deter Dlamini from getting to the ball again. Would have been a second goal for Namibia in this game. So the referees told the keeper to just wait a bit before taking that goal kick. Nope, she's told him to carry on. It's another long ball, which is probably going to find its way outfield. Be a throw in for Namibia. Aggressive and get it to the forwards immediately, but unable to. Looks like Angula's back on the field after getting that medical treatment on the side. Referee felt that she was impeding the Eswatini players there. Another long one, of course. Sikhodze, but it's found its way back to Namibia. Here is Coleman. Gets it right back to Eswatini. Trying to go over the top, but unsuccessful this time around. Unsuccessful for a second time as Cooper gets a ball, gives it over to Coleman. It's a through ball here for Yvonne Cooper. She's on the far side away from goal. Tries to play it right back to Coleman. They have support over there. It's chipped in by Katuta, but straight to Danile Dlamini. Those crosses just haven't been on the mark for either side, in fact. The best cross, which was actually a ball across the area, was the one from Khalifa Bey to Zenatha Coleman in the first half for her to score that goal. Since then, crosses have just not been hitting the mark. Coleman trying to get through. Still Namibia's ball, as the crowd seems to be filling up on that far side of the stand. Eswatini is able to get it back, but they lose it just as quickly as they get it back here. Overhead kick for Namibia all the way down to the substitute Memory Wanda. But Eswatini get it back here, trying to get it forward. Oh, they've lost it. They've lost it. Maybe trying to get that one back and build, but unable to. Eswatini just lost that ball, just as it looked like they were probably going to do something with it. It's a loose ball here from the throw-in. Here we go from Yvonne Cooper once again, trying to find Zenatha Jacobs, but just too much for Jacobs to chase. Chikusha was also there in support, just the ball went too far. They're actually a bit labored right now, just missing that spark. You feel that maybe another goal will give it a bit more of a spark, especially if the goal comes from Eswatini. The coach did say so earlier on, Bongani Makukula, that they know that they're out of the tournament, but they still want to win this one. They're not taking it lightly just because they know they're out of the tournament. Maybe you get it back now. Shikusha just unable to control that one on the far side. She knows there was an opportunity for a team. Hit the ball in the air once again is Eswatini, who do have the wind in their backs this time, hence why that route one ball seems to be quite effective. If she can just get to it, Usimelane, she does. He takes it away, managing to take it away from Anonymous. She's got support. It's a cross in the area, maybe a bit too strong, a bit too strong, and a bit too inaccurate as it gets to the roof of the net. Great effort there from Simelane though. That's the benefit of playing with the wind at your back. Namibia was playing with that wind in the first half, and their route one ball was quite effective because of that. And Eswatini have just seen that it can be effective for them as well, to get them close enough at least to create that opportunity for them to actually equalize in this game. Pushing forward now. Here's Simelane once again. Anonymous though is there in defense. Strong stuff there from Lydia and Anonymous of FC Onwards Ladies. Started every game for Namibia in this tournament, as we see the long throw for Eswatini. They managed to put the cross in here. Can it be controlled? It's at the top of the area. Chance for an opportunity here. It's turning. Unable to bring it down enough to create a shot at goal. But maybe another opportunity here as Simelane chases. Chasing back though is Katuta. And there's that flag for offside. The delayed flag, of course, because we do have the video assistant refereeing in this game. From match day 3 onwards this time in the tournament, not just the semi-finals. The video assistant referee from Mauritius today, Ahmad Heron, assisted by Clarice Simango of Zimbabwe. Strong header there from the back. Eswatini tries to get that route one going once again. Just inaccurate this time. She tried to get to it, Hikwam, but just couldn't. But it's right back to Namibia once again. A chance for them to counter through Shikusho. Shikusho trying to find Coleman. Well defended. But the ever-present Sikonze. She's just been everywhere in that defense. So Shikusho gets the ball again and she defends it again. Sikonze. Opportunity a goal. Oh, it's actually a cross in there for Cooper. Oh, she misses the target altogether. That looked like a shot at goal from distance. It turned into a diagonal ball for Yvonne Cooper, who was by herself and she was actually onside, got behind the defender. Just needed to keep it on target and it would have been a goal. Pass to Tanila Dlamini. Gimpiwe Tlele there, unaware of Cooper being behind her. How costly would that be for Namibia? But here's Coleman. She gets it back, taking on her defender. Still Coleman against Sikonze. Sikonze wins that duel. And she goes down. Oh, that's not a good sight. She's been the strongest defender for Eswatini in this entire game. Has been Simangele Sikonze. She was able to get the better of Zenata Coleman this time around, getting that ball back from her. She'll have to just walk that one off. But undoubtedly, her teammates will want her to stay in this game. Not even a slight bit of a signal from the coach of her being taken out. Some substitutions getting ready on the sideline here for Namibia. We do have a corner though. Another Coleman will be taking it again. That's a poor one by her standards. It's cleared out by Eswatini. But not enough players forward for them to possibly mount a counter-attack, but here they come. Risk of a head-to-head there, but both players avoiding that. Still Namibia's ball. Kicked out by Kahiriri for a throw into Eswatini. Cooper tried to take them on again, just not connected with the pass this time. But here's one of the substitutes. Hikwam. Ball's all the way back here for Kahiriri. He tries to play diagonally for Coleman, but just inaccurate there as it's being chased down by Dlamini, who loses out to Katucha, who finds Coleman, who tries to get the long range going. Not even challenging the keeper at all, but look at Cooper again. Ever present, ever fresh. Gives it over now to Hikwam. Cooper, she's got to be offside. And yes, she was. Yvonne Cooper has been a spark in this game, full of running. Just not stopping, just been pressing the Eswatini defense, getting into spaces, making sure that she's available to be given that ball. She's just missing that one last touch, which is the goal. Substitutions here for Namibia. It will be Anna Shikusho, the striker, leaving the field. She will be replaced by the number 22, Fiola Vliete. Also coming onto the field, of course, is Tuliko Jele Amukucho. Perhaps maybe those substitutions will make a difference for Namibia to extend their lead in this game. It's a ball that's loose here, being chased down. But the substitute already working hard, Amukuto. Being put under pressure by Nontle Similane is Twili Konjele Mukoto. Still with Namibia though, but they give it right back to Eswatini. They're going to try the ball through, but it's deflected away. Katuta there saying to her keeper, Matthias, why didn't you come through to support and probably get the ball? It's found its way to Cooper, who tries to play in Coleman. Unable to. This time Matthias comes and gets the ball. There's that long ball again, that route one. But there she is again. Sikodze. She has been ever present. I feel like I keep saying it time and time again, but it's just because it's a fact. She has been that rock in that Eswatini defense. There's a good reason as to why the score isn't more than what it is now. They try that long throw now to Namibia, but it's dealt with from the back. And here they are putting that pressure on Ngampalana. Haven't seen her much in the second half. She was lively in the first. It's been a bit quiet in the second. Referee telling them to just ease up because there's other substitutions coming through. This time it will be from Eswatini. Trying to come on right now is Simile Marks, who will be coming in for Noctula Ndlovu. Also coming in, of course, is the number 14, Kulekile Mamba, who is on the field for Ukukuletu Nkabela. Samila Marks, another player who plies her trade for Young Buffaloes in Namibia, in Eswatini rather. I told you about a staggering statistic about Young Buffaloes that I wanted to share with you before the end of this game. I've seen many crazy things in football, men's and women's, but that statistic I've never seen before. As the ball is being played over the top here, of course, another Coleman is going to try and get the opportunity, a goal! Offside! What a finish from Coleman! What a finish from Zanatha Coleman for her second goal of the day. It would have been her third goal of the tournament. Oh, she could be on there. She could be on. It was a beautiful left-footed finish from Zanatha Coleman. Looks like the referee is just telling them to hold on, while the assistant referee Ahmad Hiralal and Clarice Simango have a look. VAR, of course, is in effect from match day 3 in this tournament, not just the semi-finals this time around. One of the innovations for the 2024 HollywoodBets COSAFA Women's Championship. Referee Gloria Sambumba getting that word there from the video assistant referees. The check is complete. It will be a goal. The goal will be awarded to Namibia. They don't know it yet, but they will know it in just a short while. It sounds like, from what I'm hearing, it will be a goal. They will show us if it's a goal or not. But the word that I'm getting is that it will be a goal. And that will be a goal for Zanatha Coleman, her third goal of the tournament, her second goal in this game. Now they know. Namibia, 2-0 up in this game. And it's that woman again, Zanatha Coleman, with that goal. She has been bossing this game every chance she gets. And this time around, she just managed to stay onside. And what a left-footed shot over the head of Danile Dlamini. Zanatha Coleman scores. It's Namibia now with the second goal. You will feel that this is game over this time around. But anything can happen in the game of football. Zanatha Coleman, though, what a beautiful shot. She felt she was offside there. She was ruled offside by Lumbizai Musawa, the assistant referee. But upon a further review of the VAR, she was ruled to be onside. Here's another opportunity is about to be created. Danile Dlamini, this time in goal, is well aware, as Yvonne Cooper was lurking. Namibia looking for a third goal here. This game is heating up in the cold weather in Gqeberha at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium. It's the 2024 HollywoodBets COSAFA Women's Championship. And if you may think that this may be the last game here, nope, you are sadly mistaken. The semi-finals are still coming here, so you can still have an opportunity to catch yourself the semi-final action. You still have the opportunity to catch the final on the 2nd of November, right here at the Wolfson Stadium. These two teams, of course, competing in Group A of this tournament, which has already been won by Banyana Banyana, who are facing the Seychelles right now at the Madiba Stadium. Banyana Banyana winning that game comfortably at the moment by 8-0. As Zanatha Coleman tries to dance around the Eswatini defense, trying to find Cooper there. Cooper just could not get the ball back, but she does now. It's still loose there for Coleman. Playing it in for Cooper. Here's Cooper playing it through here for the substitute. Oh, what a save! Danile Dlamini. Millicent Hikwam kept out by Dlamini. She had to make that save, and she did. Millicent Hikwam, side-footed shot. Danile Dlamini was there. Here's Coleman to Cooper, who's onside, cutting it across here for Hikwam. Side-footed shot, nothing more she could do there. It was on target, but Dlamini managed to get herself right back into position to keep it out, saving it with the feet. Ball over the top of the Namibia defense, but surely won't trouble them. But they do clear it out on the sidelines. As the wind picks up once again here, as you can see in that corner flag, keeps changing directions. One moment it's blowing behind Eswatini, other moment it switches and blows across from them. There's another long throw here. Doesn't get too far though. There's another opportunity, this time to cross it. Well defended there by Namibia, putting the header to that ball. This time they take it much shorter to Marks. Getting it past a few of the Namibia players, but not far enough to threaten. It's cleared now, a chance for a counter-attack for Namibia. It's a loose one. Referee, no call there. They play on. Chance here to counter-attack. It's given back to Coleman. It's given to Fiola Vlia, to the substitute. She's got support. This is Cooper. It's Cooper. Playing the ball in for Coleman for the hat-trick. Dlamini with the save. That's a great counter-attack here from Namibia. There's Cooper getting involved. Ball played across by Hikwam. Zanatha Coleman rather, May not get past Danile Dlamini this time. Still Namibia though. We're looking at a much more stronger side in this game. Cooper very lively, looking to get the 1-2 pass back from Coleman, just unable to. It's a long throw there to Cooper, who heads it over to Coleman. Puts it down under control to Hikwam. This is Mulunga. It's Hikwam again. To Mulunga. They hit it across. Still there for Amukoto. Beats the defender. And they'll be able to win that corner. Namibia win yet another corner as the defense, the center backs are creeping up. Kahiriri and Katuta. Katuta, the left back, getting into the area. Corner this time taken by Ngonda. It looks like she'll claim it. She struggles to claim it. She barely claims it. There's a player on the ground, but the referee is letting it go. She says play on. It's Cooper with the long range. Just not accurate. It was goal level, but it was just not on target. Referee's told the goalkeeper to not take the goal kick as yet. Looks like she's having a conversation with the video assistant referee. There's a potential penalty check here for Namibia. Could be an opportunity for them to add on to the score to make it 3-0. Gloria Sambumba, the referee, having a conversation with the video assistant referee, Ahmad Hirarao. Could be a penalty actually. It could be an opportunity for Zenata Coleman to get a hat-trick in this game and be yet another player scoring a hat-trick in the COSAFA Women's Championship for 2024. The check has been complete, no penalty. The correct call is to play on. It's cleared away from the area by Sekonze. Chance here for Eswatini now to play it over the defense. Here we go. Nampalala getting to it. Oh, but who else gets to it? It's Angula who stood up to Nampalala. Nampalala was quick, but Angula was even quicker. And she needed to be. Because Nampalala is also a player in this tournament who has a hat-trick that she scored against the Seychelles. So she definitely wants to add on to that tally. Corner kick for Eswatini. That's a good one. Still loose though, cleared away. Still Eswatini's ball. But taken away now by Namibia. Chance for them to counter-attack through Amukoto. Amukoto though loses out. It's still Namibia ball. Dlamini felt like it's still theirs. But the assistant referee saw it the other way around. Yvonne Cooper, has she not been lively in this game? You feel like she deserves a goal. You feel like she should get a goal. She's been putting herself in places, in spaces, to get that goal. And she could get one here as the ball's played through to her, but it's gonna, the line is gonna win that race. It's gonna go out. There's another player down. That looks like it's Futi Dlamini of Young Buffaloes. Just a collision over there. Just trying to walk it off. Don't want to leave the field when your team needs you. And she's staying in there. She's a tough one. Speaking about Young Buffaloes, crazy statistic about Young Buffaloes. They're of course considered to be the best team in Eswatini. In the women's league over there in Eswatini. So much so that 9 players in this Eswatini side, by my count, they ply their trade for Young Buffaloes. And crazy enough, in the 2021-22 season of the Eswatini Women's League, Young Buffaloes, they won all 24 of their matches. And not only that, they scored 221 goals along the way and did not concede a single goal. Staggering. Simply staggering. Namibia trying to build here from the left-hand side. There's Hikwam, chipping it over now to Cooper. There's a chance here for Cooper. She gives it over here to Coleman. That was the hat-trick opportunity, but she missed it. That was the hat-trick opportunity for Zanatha Coleman, but she missed it. It was on a plate for her from Yvonne Cooper. And the goal was at her mercy, but she just missed it. Coleman was actually the player of the match against the Seychelles. And she looks like she's going to grab that player of the match again this time around. She's the one who scored the 2 goals that you see on the screen right now for Namibia to lead in this game, and she just might get a 3rd one if she can get to this ball, but Dlamini is there. Try to go the long route now, Eswatini. Mix up in defense here for Namibia. Just could not bring it under her spell is Taliwa Nkambule. Here's Cooper again. She does have support. Tries to play it for her defender, Kahiriri. But Kahiriri just did not run fast enough to get that ball. It is hit over the top again. Eswatini will get back on possession. Try to play it in. Marks is unable to. Chance to counter-attack here again. Ball played wide. There it is now, it's through. That's Vlieta on the far left. Going up against Sikonze. Playing it back now is... It's played back here. It was played back to Hikwam, but they just could not use it as a foul is committed there. The referee calling over Cooper, who's been lively in this game, and her lively nature has just gotten her a yellow card right now. Player down on the field. Sebelele Shabangu getting that medical treatment as we see a substitution here for Eswatini. It will be Futi Dlamini who will be leaving the field to be replaced by Bongekile Nkambule. We didn't play in the previous game, but we'll get an opportunity here. As we see Kimpiwa is coming over there to grab a quick drink. Looks like we're still waiting for Futi Dlamini to get to the side of the field. She's just standing there. She's been told to come to the sidelines. Oh, she's staying in. She's staying in. Could be a change of heart from the coach, Bongani Makukula. She can't go out on the other side of the field, of course, and she is out on the other side of the field. And that's why it looks like Bongekile Nkambule will be going into the game right now. Futi Dlamini is on the other side of the field. That's where she's going now. She's going to walk all the way around to her bench. Namibia unable to just keep the ball on the ground here. But importantly for them, they still do have possession. It's one of the substitutes there, Namibia with the ball. Playing it back now to Katuta. Katuta started this game at left back, but it looks like the coach, Nicholas Jacobs, has probably switched to 3 at the back, committing a few more players forward. They do have the benefit of that lead, of course, so they can do that. But you don't want to open yourself up to a counter-attack by Eswatini. Over the top here now for Coleman. Cleared away, of course, by the ever-present defender, Smangele Sikonze. Thrown to Cooper, who tries to get past the defender, and she does. Ball inside the area. Well dealt with by the defense. Tries to hit the long-range shot, just unable to connect to it properly, but it's found its way back to Hikwam. Now it's Kahiriri. It's a beautiful one. Can someone get to it? Maybe Vlieta can. She tried. She was unable to, but she tried. Just can't get out of their own half, Eswatini, as they lose the ball again to Namibia. They're going to try and get that third goal and put this one to bed. This is Coleman, was another opportunity. She gets you tongue-tied. She could have had that hat-trick and been one of the players in this tournament to have a hat-trick. This time it was the outside of the foot, the right foot, just curving too much away from the goal. Ball is still loose here, but regathered by Eswatini. Just can't get it under control again is Nampalala. As Nkipiwe tried to play it to her. But she gets it away. And back from Kahiriri, who gets it back herself. Still there to be won. Still there to be taken. The keeper's out of position. But as has been the story throughout this entire game, if anything happens where it's a cross, you just can't get it on the right spot. The time ticks away now in this game. We're getting ready to see how much added time we're going to be having in this match. Can Eswatini, in this short amount of time that they have, do something where they can actually not only break their duck but even equalize in this game? But they can't if Namibia keep taking the ball away. Here we go now with Cooper trying to get onto it, but it's taken away from her. Eswatini eventually take control back through Gambole, who clears it away. Get over the top again, but again, just not to the feet. Namibia, of course, they do also have a good history in this tournament. They were the finalists in 2006 in the COSAFA Women's Championship. But the unfortunate part about that is, since that tournament, they've never been out of the group stages. And despite the good performance here this afternoon at the Wilson Stadium in Pareja, they will be exiting the tournament from the group stages once again. But they've given plenty of great entertainment. Referee just telling the players just to wait for that free kick. Just telling Sikordze to wait before taking it. Possible VAR check. Nope, she's telling them to carry on. Sikordze takes it long. Still there with Eswatini. From Gambole. It's loose there in the area. Can they create an opportunity here? No, they can't. Adeas able to get that one back. 4 minutes of added time here as Namibia try to search for a third goal. Getting into the area now, but the shot is taken. It's just almost there. Almost there by Vliet to the substitute. But just not on target. It looked like it was a cross for a moment and then just turned into a shot. There's still a chance for a hat-trick here for Zenata Coleman, who's on the ball. Giving it over now to Amukoto. It's back now to Coleman. He's got Kahiriri on the far right. Kahiriri has Cooper. They give it over now to Ngonda, who tried to find Hikwam, just unable to, but Kahiriri is still chasing that. Just unfortunate not to get that one through. It's been a beautiful COSAFA Women's Championship so far in 2024. And when it comes to the COSAFA region, plenty of talent has come through, which has plied their trade at this tournament as well. Notable COSAFA Women's Championship alumni include the likes of Barbara Banda, who's one of two of the last top scorers, two of the last 5 top scorers in this tournament. Barbara Banda of Zambia, and of course last year's top scorer, Temwa Chawinga of Malawi. And both of them are making waves in the USA as we speak. Temwa Chawinga actually set a record in the USA in the women's league over there, the National Women's League, scoring against every single team in the NWSL. Scoring against every single team in the NWSL, the National Women's Super League in the USA. That's Temwa Chawinga of Malawi. The nation, of course, has qualified for the semi-finals of this tournament and have a chance to defend their title that they won last year. Corner here will be taken by Namibia, but doesn't get past the first two defenders. Committed challenge there from the Namibia number 22, Uvliete. Tries to put the cross in. Says, but doesn't challenge. But it looks like it's going to be another corner. Chance for Namibia to put the cherry on top of this performance, possibly score a third goal. Coming with that shot from the corner, and Somses just hits it over the bar. Coleman with the corner, it was a beautiful one. It landed on the feet of Anna Somses. She just could not keep it on target. Great jump there from Kahiriri to head that ball onto the path of Somses. There's a chance here for Eswatini though. She could just get that pace through. She can use that pace, as has been the story in the entire game. Nonta Similana unable to get to it. And that was the last move of the game. It is Eswatini, it is Namibia who've given us a show at the Wilson Stadium this afternoon here in Group A. It was all for pride in this game, as this group has already been won by Banyana Banyana, who've been contesting their game against the Seychelles from the Madiba Stadium. They're winning their game by 8-1 to make it quite clear in this group. But Namibia will be proud of this performance. They were not able to add on more goals to the two that they have now, but Zanatha Coleman has been a star. She was the player of the match in the previous match against the Seychelles. She surely will be the player of the match once again against Eswatini. It's been a memorable tournament from both of these nations, but they bow out from the Wilson Stadium. It is Namibia 2, Eswatini 0. But a healthy crowd came out in the end, and they witnessed a great game between these two nations. But just to confirm once more, it's Namibia 2, Eswatini 0.
Yes, I'm ready. Now handing over the player of the match trophy is Mr. Timothy Shongwe, COSAFA Exco member and chairman of competitions. And the player of the match is the second time winner from Namibia. Coleman, congratulations again. This is your second trophy, player of the match. How do you feel?
I think my teammates deserve, because they've been exceptional, especially the second half. But we give credit to everyone. Everyone has been good so far, and yeah, we are just happy with the 3 points.
I saw your partnership with Cooper. It was also well organized, and you deserve both. And unfortunately for her, she did not score a goal.
Yeah. Actually, it's been coming. This competition has been coming for a long time, and I'm really glad, to be able to help her. It's just unfortunate, she didn't get the goal today, but she has been exceptional.
Overall, about the game, what are your thoughts?
I think we were wasteful again in the second half, especially. I could have scored, more, but I'm happy, with the 2 goals.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now joining us is coach of Eswatini. Coach Bongani, unfortunately not the results you were expecting, because you did came with confidence and that you're playing for pride. What can you say about the game?
First of all, may I congratulate my partner that side. Good game. Everything was just exposed nicely. So for ours was to take the lessons out of the game. Otherwise, the plan was to try and push Namibia, of which, again, we're not spot on this time around, because we committed those mistakes which led to conceding those 2 goals.
What could you maybe say was the main challenge? I see you could maybe lose the ball, and also there were errors there in handling the ball and also controlling the ball, and also Namibia was dominating first and second half.
Okay, now that the tournament is gone, we didn't have enough time to prepare for this tournament. So we only had about 2 weeks or so in camp, but I'm very, very proud of the performance. They did very well, considering the fact of preparing. This is a big tournament, we need to prepare, so we didn't do justice with that one.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach.
Welcome.
All right, you know that this was Group A. Wrapping up Group A, we know South Africa are through to the next round. As they came, we knew that they were the champions of Group A. Now joining us is coach of Namibia. Coach, congratulations first for the game.
Thank you so much. Indeed, a good performance by the girls. I think we play against a resolute Eswatini defense and a team that didn't want to lose, and we had to dig deep for the victory. But I give credit for the way they played. They controlled matters a lot of times. I think maybe once or twice we had nervy moments. But apart from that, I think we controlled the game from start to finish. And I need to give credit for the way that my girls played. And I always knew that the quality that we possess is just a matter of us really coming forward and starting becoming the power that I think we have. Because these girls will not be able to play for all their life. Some of them are nearing the retirement age, and some are moving into different directions in football and elsewhere in life. So I just think that hopefully with the qualifications next year of WAFCON, that we can qualify for once, because we hosted in 2015. And I just wish for these girls to qualify for once in their careers, and they can show the rest of the African continent what they can do. We wanted to come here to COSAFA to win it. I think we possess the quality to win it. Unfortunately, in the first game, we always knew that the first game is going to be the watershed game against South Africa. And although they are going through today as group winners, I don't think that it was a true reflection, because I think that game could have swung either way. At the end of the day, the luck was on their side, but they also have a quality outfit, very young ladies that are coming through. And you saw that Banyana, the senior team, is in Europe. And they can still feel the quality side, such as that. You need to give credit for the development that the FA has been doing. But I also believe that we have quality enough in Namibia to also produce the same quality. Although we are a smaller nation, but I believe that if we put in work and we allow these girls to play more regularly at this type of competitions, it would be great. Especially, I was talking to, I think that the 14 nations in COSAFA, we must go into a league format so that these girls can play more. My experience as a coach has taught me that you only get better by playing and getting more quality game time. And that's what we're aiming to do. You cannot just come to COSAFA, play 2 matches or 3 matches, and then you expect them to develop to the formidable side that they are. So we need to do that, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach. That was Coach from Namibia winning against Eswatini. And the use of VAR in the second half, they also scored a goal after it was denied goal by Coleman.
Referee Gloria Sambumba getting that word there from the video assistant referees. The check is complete. It will be a goal. The goal will be awarded to Namibia. They don't know it yet, but they will know it in just a short while. It sounds like, from what I'm hearing, it will be a goal. They will show us if it's a goal or not. But the word that I'm getting is that it will be a goal. And that will be a goal for Zanatha Coleman, her 3rd goal of the tournament, her 2nd goal in this game. Now they know. Namibia 2-0 up in this game. And it's that woman again, Zanatha Coleman, with that goal. She has been bossing this game every chance she gets. And this time around, she just managed to stay onside. And what a left-footed shot over the head of Danile Dlamini. Zanatha Coleman scores. It's Namibia now with the 2nd goal. You will feel that this is game over this time around. But anything can happen in the game of football. Zanatha Coleman, though, what a beautiful shot. She felt she was offside there. She was ruled offside by Lumbizai Musawa, the assistant referee. But upon a further review of the VAR, she was ruled to be onside. Here's another opportunity is about to be created. Danile Dlamini, this time in goal, is well aware, as Yvonne Cooper was lurking. Namibia looking for a 3rd goal here. This game is heating up in the cold weather in Gqeberha at the Isaac Wolfson Stadium. It's the 2024 HollywoodBets COSAFA